So, let's talk about Pi Network. What is it, and why is everyone talking about it? You've probably seen it pop up on your feed, maybe in a post or an ad, or maybe a friend sent you an invite, piquing your curiosity about this new digital currency. It's a cryptocurrency project with a unique approach, a different take on how digital currencies can be mined and distributed. It allows you to start mining coins right from your smartphone without needing any specialized equipment. All it takes is just tapping a button once a day. It's that simple. The goal? What's the grand vision behind Pi Network? To make crypto accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical background or financial status. The idea is to move away from the traditional model where only techies with expensive hardware can participate in mining. The team behind Pi Network, Stanford grads, are aiming to democratize cryptocurrency. They wanted something inclusive and distributed from day one, ensuring that everyone has a fair chance to participate in the digital economy. The big news? The development that has everyone talking. Pi Network just migrated over 13 million users. That's a huge number, to its mainnet. This is a significant milestone for the project. Mainnet migration is like a beta test finally going public, after a long period of development and refinement. For years, users mined Pi in a closed environment, a simulated ecosystem. It was like earning points in a game, accumulating digital assets within a controlled setting. Now, those points are becoming real, transforming into tangible value. They are becoming transferable cryptocurrency on a live blockchain, ready to be used in transactions. This is a massive achievement in the crypto space, a testament to the project's vision and execution. Most projects dream of a user base this size years after launch. It's a rare feat to achieve such scale so early on. Pi did it before opening up to the world, building a strong foundation before going fully public. Their pioneers community is their greatest strength, a dedicated and engaged group of users. Global, spanning across different countries and cultures, diverse and invested from the start, believing in the project's potential. By making it easy to join, with a simple and intuitive registration process, Pi attracted people who found Bitcoin or Ethereum too complicated, making crypto accessible to a wider audience. The daily check-in became a habit, a simple task that kept users engaged with the platform. This daily interaction was key in keeping users engaged for the long haul, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. With 13 million users on Mainnet, Pi is poised to make a significant impact. Pi is shifting from a social experiment to a real economic ecosystem, with the potential to empower individuals and communities. The big question now, the one on everyone's mind, what happens next? What does the future hold for Pi Network and its millions of users? Let's talk numbers, the language of markets and value. We often see them flashing on screens, representing complex forces at play. After the Mainnet migration, the value of Pi's IOU version on exchanges doubled. This event marked a significant moment for the Pi network, up 100% in a flash. This rapid increase caught the attention of many, signaling a shift in market sentiment. For millions of pioneers spread across the globe, this was the first real sign their time might pay off, a tangible indication of the potential value they had been cultivating. But what does a price surge really mean in the grand scheme of things? What factors contribute to such a dramatic shift in value? It's all about supply, the amount of an asset available in the market, demand, the desire to acquire that asset, and a lot of hype, the buzz and excitement surrounding it. The news of 13 million users actively participating in the Pi network created a wave of positive sentiment, fueling optimism and attracting more attention to the project. More people wanted to buy Pi IOUs than sell, indicating strong interest and confidence in the future of the cryptocurrency, driving the price up, reflecting the increased demand and positive market perception. Remember, this value is for an IOU, a promise of future value, a placeholder for the real Pi coin, a representation of the asset that will eventually be available, since the mainnet is still closed, meaning the actual Pi coin is not yet fully accessible or tradable on open markets. Still, it's a powerful indicator of market perception, providing valuable insights into how the community and wider market view the potential of Pi. The surge shows the power of a large, engaged community, highlighting the influence a dedicated user base can have on the perceived value of a digital asset. In crypto, where speculation and sentiment often play a significant role, value is often driven by belief and adoption, the conviction in the technology and the willingness of people to use it. With millions now holding real Pi, albeit within the closed network, the potential for a thriving internal economy is huge, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem where Pi can be used for goods, services, and transactions. This isn't just whales trading or large institutional investors manipulating the market. It's a grassroots movement, driven by everyday individuals who believe in the project's vision. For many, particularly those who have been involved since the early stages, especially in places with limited financial access, where traditional banking systems are not readily available, Pi's rise represents hope, a chance to participate in the digital economy and potentially improve their financial well-being. The price jump made the dream of real-world value feel closer, transforming a digital concept into a tangible possibility. Suddenly, that daily tap on their mobile phones became a potentially smart investment, a small action with the potential for significant returns. You've heard the number $3.4 billion market cap, but what does that mean? It's the price per coin times the number of coins in circulation. For Pi, even based on IOU prices, that's a huge statement. It puts Pi among the top crypto projects, before even opening its mainnet. A high market cap signals credibility and attracts investors, developers, and partners. It creates a feedback loop. More attention, more development, more value. But remember, this number is based on IOUs traded on a few exchanges, volatile, and not the final word. Still, it shows massive anticipation and belief in Pi's future. Expectations are sky high. Let's talk about liquidity. You might have Pi coins, but can you trade them for cash? Not yet. Liquidity means how easily you can buy or sell without big price swings. Pi's mainnet is still enclosed. You can't send Pi to major exchanges. The goal? Build a real internal economy first, not just speculative trading. This can be frustrating for users wanting quick returns, but it's a long-term play. Low liquidity means prices can be volatile. IOU prices swing wildly on small exchanges. The core team wants to avoid a massive sell-off at launch, which could crash the price. By keeping things enclosed, they encourage building apps and marketplaces using Pi. The hope? When the network opens, there's a strong, stable economy. It's a patient, deliberate approach. In crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the giants. But Pi Network is playing a different game. Bitcoin's value is in security and scarcity. Ethereum's is in smart contracts. Both required technical know-how early on. Pi focused on user acquisition and accessibility. Instead of techies, Pi grew through social networks and referrals. The goal be the most widely distributed, not the most secure from day one. 13 million mainnet users before open launch is proof of this strategy. Bitcoin took nearly a decade to reach similar user numbers. Pi did it in a fraction of the time. Pi prioritized breadth, not depth at the start. Now, it's working to strengthen decentralization and security. The first wave of crypto was for the tech-savvy. Pi is for everyone else. The challenge turned that massive user base into a truly valuable network. Pi's journey to 13 million mainnet users was no accident. It started in 2019 on Pi Day with a simple mobile mining app. The referral system sparked viral growth. Thousands to millions in no time. The Pi browser and wallet moved things beyond just mining, letting users hold and use Pi. Testnet phase ironed out bugs and proved the tech could scale. Mainnet launch brought two phases, enclosed network and eventually open network. The enclosed network allowed mass migration without outside market pressure. KYC verification ensured real, unique users, not bots. Each step built on the last community, tech, security. 13 million KYC'd pioneers on Mainnet is the result of years of planning. It's not just a number. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. The foundation is set for the next chapter. Now, the real test begins. With 13 million users and a multi-billion-dollar valuation, what's next for Pi? The focus now, building the ecosystem during the enclosed network phase. Utility is key. Can you actually use Pi for anything? The core team is pushing for developers to build apps, marketplaces, and services using Pi. The goal, a circular economy where Pi is earned and spent within the community. Expect hackathons and grants to speed up development. The big question, when open Mainnet? When will Pi be tradable on major exchanges? The answer, only after mass KYC and a mature ecosystem are in place. No fixed date. It's about long-term health, not quick wins. The open network launch will be Pi's biggest moment yet. If successful, Pi could become one of the most widely used cryptocurrencies for everyday transactions. Its mobile-first design is especially powerful in developing nations. The next 12-24 months are critical. Pi Network's story is more than just another crypto headline. It's a shift in how we think about value and accessibility in the digital age. Crypto promised to democratize finance, but complexity and cost kept many out. Pi put mining in the hands of millions with just a smartphone. It's a radical, community-driven idea. This milestone proves you can build a massive global crypto community without expensive hardware or technical skills. Pi's viral growth is a lesson in network effects. Each new user adds value. The recent valuation surge reflects the market recognizing this potential. Community isn't just a buzzword, it's a real driver of value. For many, Pi is their first step into digital assets, a chance to join a global movement. Whether Pi becomes a dominant currency or not, it's already expanded who can participate in the future of finance. That's a monumental achievement. To wrap up this exploration of Pi Network, let's reflect on its journey and potential impact. Pi Network is undeniably one of the most compelling and closely watched stories in the tech world right now. Its innovative approach and massive user base set it apart. 13 million mainnet users and a multi-billion-dollar cap aren't just flukes or random occurrences, they represent something significant. These impressive numbers, they're the direct result of a carefully considered people-first strategy that prioritized inclusivity and accessibility. Pi Network took a unique approach, building a massive and engaged community first, well before even thinking about building the complex economy to support it. This is a key differentiator. Of course, the road ahead is full of challenges, and Pi Network will need to navigate them carefully. Overcoming hurdles related to liquidity, ensuring smooth and efficient trading for its users, successfully completing the open network transition, a critical step for long-term viability, and, crucially, building a robust and useful app ecosystem that provides real-world utility for PI coins. While skepticism has lingered, Pi is finally delivering on its biggest promises, moving from concept to tangible reality. However, the real test, the ultimate proving ground, is whether Pi's value can not only survive but thrive in the unpredictable and often unforgiving open market. This significant milestone signals a growing global appetite for accessible crypto solutions, particularly in regions underserved by traditional finance. Pi has undeniably changed the playbook for cryptocurrency projects, proving that a mobile-first, community-centric approach can indeed work, challenging conventional wisdom in the crypto space. Ultimately, technology's real and lasting impact is on people, on improving lives, not just on the elegance or efficiency of the code itself. Pi has sparked hope and curiosity worldwide, particularly among those seeking alternative financial systems. Reaching 13 million users isn't the final destination. It's not the end of the story by any means. It's just the end of the prologue, the setup for a much larger and more complex narrative. The real story of Pi Network, its successes and failures, its ultimate impact, is only just beginning to unfold, and we'll be watching closely, along with millions of others, to see what happens next in this fascinating experiment.